Welcome to the Advocate Income Network. I'm your host, Dave Perry. In today's show, we're going to introduce you to the field of Social Security disability advocacy. To make this happen, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Gabriel Scott, CEO and founder of the Disability Associates Corporation. Mr. Scott, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pleasure to be here.
Mr. Scott, I'd like to start by asking, how do you keep the market from being saturated?
The key to preventing market saturation is our unique ability to identify niche markets within the greater disability market. No one else uses this approach. As part of your training, we teach our students how to identify viable niche markets. With additional guidance from your advocate mentor, you can successfully practice regardless of competition. Disability advocacy is also self-limiting. There are only so many cases a single person can handle.
What about attorneys? I see a lot of them offering this service.
Yes, you can expect to see at least a few attorneys practicing in most cities. Keep in mind that attorneys practice law while we practice disability advocacy. The operational approaches we use are so superior, it's the attorney, not the advocate, who should be worried.
So what's the greatest advantage an advocate has over an attorney?
You mean other than reputation? Just kidding. One of the greatest advocate advantages is case processing time. Many attorneys can take up to a year or more to complete a case. Our operational techniques enable our students to finish cases much faster. This allows the applicant to collect his benefits in a more timely fashion. Clients really appreciate this advantage.
I can understand why. Do you need a special license to practice as a disability advocate?
No, you do not need a special license. All you need is proper training, a genuine desire to own your own business, and the knowledge to do it right.
You said to do it right. Are there ways to do it wrong?
Indeed there are. If you're not properly trained and you make a serious intentional mistake, Social Security could bar you from further practice.
You've been training for more than 15 years. Have any of your students ever been barred from practicing?
Not a single one. The reason for our perfect record has to do with the operational techniques we teach. These techniques not only bring greater efficiency to the process, they also protect our students from making costly mistakes. We also provide custom software that does much of the work for our students. When you combine our unique operational techniques with our custom software, you get better results at a higher level of efficiency.
How long does it take to complete your training program?
All new students are members of our organization for 1 full year. This gives you 1 year to complete the training. Many of our students complete the basic portion of our course in 30 days or less. Once the training is completed, you're ready to begin developing your practice.
Okay, how much money can an advocate make?
The federal regulations allow an advocate to collect up to 25% of a claimant's back benefits upon the successful completion of the case. To make sure that our students don't take on cases that have no chance of being won, we provide a patented software program called the Case Assessment Navigator. This software enables our advocates to determine the approximate percent chance of winning a case before they take it on. It's very easy to use, and it can significantly increase the number of successful cases. It's important to realize that in this business, you only get paid for successful cases. Given the amount of work required to represent a case, it's extremely important to choose viable cases for representation. A new student doesn't have the experience required to know when a case is viable. That's why I invented this powerful software tool. For someone just entering the business, the Navigator can be a professional lifesaver. It's one of the most important software innovations within disability advocacy in the last 20 years.
So the Navigator helps a person determine if he should accept the case.
That's exactly right.
Do you need a walk-in or formal office to practice disability advocacy?
Disability advocacy can be practiced from home or office. Our program specifically focuses on those practicing from home. We find that in today's economy, a home office is the ideal approach to this service.
This looks like an incredible opportunity for anyone who wants to earn an outstanding income from home. Before we end this interview, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I'd like to say something very personal to all those folks out there who might be considering becoming a disability advocate. Disability advocacy is not about the money. It's about helping decent Americans who, through no fault of their own, have become seriously ill or injured and need your help. It's about dedication, hard work, and perseverance. It's about making sure that those who have spent a lifetime earning these benefits can receive them at what may be the most critical time of their life. If you can understand this, I promise you, you will succeed as a disability advocate.
Gabe, thank you so much for taking the time to visit our show. How can a person learn more about your company and your training?
They can learn more about both by visiting our website at www.ssahelp.com. That's www.ssahelp.com.
Gabe, once again, I'd like to thank you for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Disability Associates is the premier trainer of disability advocates in the United States. To learn more about the exciting field of Social Security disability advocacy, visit the Disability Associates website at www.ssahelp.com. That's www.ssahelp.com. I'm your host, Dave Perry, with the Disability Advocate Income Network. Thanks for listening.